Hi, everybody. It's Rachel Miner here. I want to say congratulations for taking the next step in your health. You came here for some reason, whether it be you have high blood sugar, you have an autoimmune disease, you have allergies, you have mood issues, mental health issues. You came here looking for more information, and I am here to educate you a little bit. Let's talk about our health for a little bit. Usually, when you have an issue wrong with you, say you have high blood sugar or you have seasonal allergies or something, usually you don't just have one thing wrong with you. Usually it starts with one thing and then it leads to something else, maybe you get put on medication, then you have side effects, then you have other issues. And so what we want to talk today about is our whole body health. We want to talk about the health of the entire body because you know what? It's all related. Have you ever had that situation where maybe you go to a doctor and you talk about something and he's like, oh, I'm just here for your ear, nose, and throat, or I'm just here for your stomach issues. You know, our whole body works together. So we want to address all the issues in our body. And by addressing the issues in your body, then you can heal all of those issues and you can heal your body and have it function the way that it was meant to be function. You know, our bodies are made to function properly and know how to heal themselves, but sometimes they've been bombarded with so many things that they just don't have the capacity to do it anymore. So we're going to talk about overall health. And we're going to talk about three main things today. We're going to talk about blood sugar balance. We're going to talk about decreasing inflammation in the body, and we're going to talk about gut health. And gut health is our major issue we're going to talk about today. Because when you do three of these things and you work on these three things in your body, usually 80 to 90% of symptoms will go away or decrease. So to start out with, I'm not a healthcare professional. I don't claim to cure, treat, diagnose anything. I'm going to talk about my personal experiences, and from that, you can make your own choices with your own health. If you are on medications, I don't recommend anything with medications. You can talk with your doctor about that. I am here just to educate and move forward with that, okay? So let's talk about gut health. Gut health is something that in the past nobody addressed, but more and more nowadays, people are coming up with talking about gut health and how gut health is related to so many issues in your body. I am somebody that I've had blood sugar issues in the past. Do you know that blood sugar issues are also related to gut health? I'm somebody that's had seasonal allergies in the past, and seasonal allergies are also related to gut health. I've had some depression and anxiety related to gut health. Do you know that 90% of your mental health comes from your gut, and that your gut is known as the second brain? You can go Google it. Google gut health. Google your body's second brain. Google gut health and then type in any issue you're dealing with currently, and probably most of those issues are related back to gut health. So gut health is so important. And so let me talk about gut health a little bit. In our gut, we have a lot of different kinds of bacteria. And we have some good bacteria and we have some bad bacteria. And you need a good balance. And a good balance is about 80% good bacteria and about 20% bad bacteria. Now this bacteria down here is called Candida. And Candida can cause a lot of havoc in your body. Candida can cause what's called Candida overgrowth. And what happens is we have this good bacteria and you have all these different kinds of good bacteria in your gut. And then when you do things like you take prescription medications, you have stress, you have toxins, you eat processed food, you eat meat and dairy in the United States that has, hormones and other things put in them. Anybody that's eaten any processed food, well, now that bad bacteria has been fed and it gets out of whack. Things like poor diet, things like stress, things like toxins in the air. I'm a runner, and so I love to go outside and run and be in the air. But there's a lot of toxins in the air, and you can be running outside and maybe like the car fumes or toxins in the air can get inside you. Maybe you eat clean, but there's some pesticides in the food you've eaten. You know, like even if you buy organic, you grow your own vegetables, all those kinds of things, well, you're still not getting all of the good nutrients that we used to get in from our earth. And so what happens is that that bad candida gets out of balance. So then you have about 20% good and you got like 80% bad, and you got all this candida overgrowth. Now what candida does is it's kind of, if you imagine a tree and the roots on a tree. The roots on the tree like spread out, and they're just going through all the body, and they're causing havoc everywhere. And that havoc for somebody might be IBS issues. For somebody else, it might be called leaky gut. I don't know if you've ever heard that. You can Google leaky gut. For somebody else, it might be allergies, mood issues, autoimmune issues. All of those kinds of things can all be linked to this candida just causing havoc in the body. And that is why for some people, it'll show up as other things. For some people, you know, some people have these mystery things where they're like, I have pain, I have fatigue, I go into the doctor, they can't find anything wrong. A lot of times that's caused by poor gut health. Now, gut health can be caused by things we put into our body, toxins and stuff like that, but sometimes you could be a clean eater and do everything right and exercise all the time, and maybe you still have poor gut health. Maybe it's something that was passed down from you. Maybe it's something because you have stress in your life. Maybe it's just your body's way of dealing with things. Maybe when you were a child, you had antibiotics for ear infections and that you had become healthy, but because of that poor gut health in the previous with prescriptions or something as a child, all of those kinds of things. And sometimes you can fix it by diet, and sometimes you can fix it by exercising and things like that, but that candida is really hard to break down. So everyone is like, oh, well, you just take a good probiotic. Well, a good probiotic will put more good bacteria in your body, but if that good bacteria has no place to go because there's so much candida, then it doesn't thrive at all. So I want you to imagine your gut as like a garden, okay? And you have this beautiful vegetable garden, flower garden, whatever kind of a garden you want it to be, okay? And you have weeds all over that garden. And the weeds are big and tall and overgrown. And then you have these wonderful seeds. And you want to plant these wonderful seeds in your garden. How well do you think those seeds are going to grow? That's kind of like your gut. So all those weeds is the candida, and the seeds are your good nutrients and your good probiotics that you want to put into that garden. Well, you have to weed the garden first. So you have to go in there and break down and kill that candida and get rid of it so that your good flora and your good seeds can grow. And so that's what I want to talk to you a little bit today about, is that gut health and cleaning out that candida. And that when we do that, then our bodies can start functioning better, okay? And then we're also going to talk a little bit about blood sugar and how blood sugar affects the body. And most people are like, well, I'm not diabetic, or, you know, I don't have blood sugar issues. I can guarantee if you don't sleep well, if you don't eat well, if you have stress, maybe you feel tired in the morning, you feel fatigued, all those kinds of things in the middle of the day, you tend to snack or grab carbs or grab sugar or have your diet soda or your Monster drinks. All of those kinds of things mean you have a blood sugar balance issue. So if you can regulate your blood sugar and it regulates your insulin in your body, that insulin also regulates your cortisol. And cortisol is what triggers your body to either hold onto excess fat or release excess fat. Cortisol helps your body sleep. Cortisol helps your body sleep deeper. When your cortisol is off balance, that might be somebody who might lay awake at night and they're so exhausted, yet their mind is racing and they can't turn off that mind. And they're like, okay, I just need to like not think of things so I can sleep better. And so that is what's going to help your body to calm down that cortisol, allow you to sleep, allow you to have good sleep so that when you wake up, you feel rested and feel like you have energy throughout the day. And then it's going to help you feel fuller, not crave sugar. It's going to help you have the energy you need throughout the day, that's sustained energy. so that you're not just living off Monster drinks or Diet Cokes and have like a high and then a crash, okay? And then we're also going to talk about inflammation in the body. Inflammation is something that is so important and most people don't even address. Inflammation is what causes a lot of autoimmune diseases. Inflammation is what causes joint issues, pain, things like that. It's from inflammation in the body. When you have a massive headache or headaches, migraines and stuff, it's inflammation on the brain. So inflammation, if left untreated, can cause lots of other things to continually go wrong. So if you don't combat inflammation, it will keep getting worse. So I want to talk about a few products here that are going to help with some of these issues. And the products I want to talk about are products called Plexus, okay? And to state again that Plexus does not claim to cure, diagnose, treat any disease, illness, or anything. What Plexus can help do is help rebalance your body and help it work and function properly and give it the nutrients that it needs. And that by doing that, then you can help your body function properly and have the good gut health, okay? So the first product I want to talk to you about is Slim, okay? This is our Plexus Slim. A lot of people know it. It's called the pink drink. It comes in these packets. Okay, they're all these individual packets. It comes with 30 packets in a package, and you just rip it open, put it in water, shake it up, and drink it. Okay, you can do 10 to 20 ounces of water. Most people drink it first thing in the morning, 30 minutes before they eat their breakfast. The thing about Plexus is it's not a caffeinated supplement, not a caffeinated drink, so you can drink it any time of the day. I can give this to my 10-year-old daughter right before she goes to bed, and it doesn't keep her up. It doesn't give her a high followed by a low. It is amazing. So what Slim has in it is it has a couple of ingredients. It has alpha lipoic acid, and it has chlorogenic acid, and it has Garcinia cambogia. So with those three things, you can balance your blood sugar and help to regulate that blood sugar so that you don't have those cravings, that you have the energy you need. And like I said before, it's a sustained energy. So it's not a, I feel like I had 5 cups of coffee and I'm going to run a marathon energy. It is, I wake up in the morning, I feel rested. I don't have to hit my alarm clock 25 times, you know, when you're just like, give me 5 more minutes, give me 5 more minutes. I used to be that mom. My kids would be like, get out of bed, mom. And I'm like, give me 5 more minutes. You wake up and you're like, oh, I'm awake. I'm ready to go. So you feel rested. You have the energy you need throughout the day. You don't have those like 10 a.m. or 3 p.m. or 5 p.m. crashes where you're like, oh, I feel like I need a nap, even though you know you'll never get one. And then at the end of the day, you actually feel tired and your body wants to go to sleep. I was somebody that I used to have fatigue throughout the day, and then at night, I like dreaded the night because I knew I would just lay in that bed for hours and never sleep, and never, my mind would not shut off. So that's the kind of energy we talk about when we talk about sustained energy, okay? Another amazing thing in this Slim is it now has an awesome prebiotic in it. Now, don't get confused with a probiotic. A prebiotic is a food for your probiotic. So remember how we talked about our garden and we're going to weed that garden? Then we're going to plant those seeds. Well, this is the nutrients to feed those seeds so that they grow healthy and strong. So the prebiotic we have in our Slim is called XOS. And the amazing thing about this prebiotic is it feeds only certain good bacteria. There are some prebiotics out there that feed all bacteria. Well, we don't want to feed any of the bad bacteria. So the prebiotics in here, XOS, are the good prebiotics. And the prebiotics are a non-soluble fiber that's going to be food for your probiotics, okay? So this is an amazing thing, okay? To go with our Slim, we have 2 products called BioCleanse and ProBio 5. And they're kind of reflecting a little bit in my light. There we go, okay? When we talk about these 3 products together, we call it the triplex. So if you hear us refer to the triplex, it's these 3 products sold together in a bundle, and then you save a few dollars because you're buying them in a package, okay? You can buy them separate, you can buy them together. So separate, they're just the individual products. Together, these three are called the triplex, okay? So these two products, BioCleanse and ProBio 5, they go hand in hand at all times. First, I want to talk about the BioCleanse. Now, I've done many, many cleanses in my life, and it's the cleanse out your entire gut health system, colon, everything. You're on the toilet for a couple days, you cleanse it all out, then you're like, oh, I'm good for 6 months or something. That is not what we're talking about with BioCleanse. What we're talking about with BioCleanse is we're talking about a healthy cleanse that keeps your body functioning the way it's supposed to function every single day. Okay? It is also packed full of magnesium, which 90% of the population is deficient in magnesium. Go Google magnesium deficiency and look at all of the symptoms, and you would probably find several symptoms on that list that you're probably suffering with right now. And it's because most people are deficient in magnesium, and it's not something we naturally make. We have to get it from an outside source. So 90% of the population deficient in magnesium. This is a natural form of magnesium in this BioCleanse. Okay, so it's not only going to help you with all IBS issues, whether you're constipated or you're running to the toilet. Oh, by the way, we talk a lot about poop because a poop will tell you a lot about your health, okay? So don't be afraid if we talk poop here. Okay, so whether you're running to the toilet or you're constipated, it's going to help with both sets of issues. So most people who are running to the toilet are like, I'm not doing a cleanse because I can't afford to be on the toilet anymore. It's going to help with those issues so that you're not running to the toilet all the time. Okay, so not only is it going to be a cleanse, it's going to help you function so that your body is pooping on schedule. You should be pooping 1 to 2 times a day. It shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be strained. Okay, so it's going to help you to function in the bathroom when you need to. But what it's also going to do is it's going to help to detox your body. So as we kill off that candida, this is going to be your garbage truck to get out all of those toxins. And then when you take that magnesium and you combine it with the vitamin C that's in here, it's going to oxygenate your body. Now, oxygen in your body is an amazing thing. It's another thing that people do not talk about. When you oxygenate your body, then your immune system thrives so much better because bacteria and viruses cannot survive in an oxygenated environment. So does it mean you'll never get sick? No, you might get sick. Although I can tell you that like my family hasn't really been sick since we've been on these products, but you may get sick, you may catch a cold or something, but what's going to happen is if you have an oxygenated body, you're going to not get as sick, or you're going to get over it quicker because your body's going to function properly, your immune system's going to be built up. The other great thing about oxygenating your body is if I have anybody that has breathing problems, athletes that need that oxygen, okay, it's going to help you exercise longer, work out harder, be stronger because your body is going to get the oxygen that it needs, okay? So people who struggle, like I lived in Colorado for years and, you know, it's higher elevation. I'd go running and I'd always feel like I was out of breath, you know, and I was like, oh, it's because we live in a higher environment. And then I moved back to Utah and we're lower here and I still felt like I struggled to breathe. Well, now that my body's oxygenated, I feel like I can just keep running and running and that I get all of the oxygen that I need and I don't struggle with my lungs feeling like I need to take a deeper breath. So it's amazing for athletes. These products are just not for people who are overweight. These products are for people of all capacities of functioning body. So they're for everybody. So athletes love them because it helps them work out harder, longer, stronger. They recover quicker. When you get sore from working out, that's inflammation in your body. So if you're going to work on inflammation, your body's going to recover quicker. So you can take that athletic performance to a whole new level. Okay, so that's the amazing BioCleanse. Okay, so we're going to talk about ProBio 5. Okay, ProBio 5 is our amazing probiotic. But I want to tell you some of the things that are different with this probiotic than other probiotics, okay? So in the past, I have taken lots of probiotics. For over 20 years, I have taken probiotics, and I've always been told it should be refrigerated, it should have this, it should have that, and that is not the case. This ProBio 5 does not have to be refrigerated, and it's an amazing probiotic. Some of the differences is that it has an antifungal in there, so it's going to work with that BioCleanse to build up your immune system. Remember how I said the two work hand in hand? It's going to help build up your immune system. It's going to fight off some of those viruses, those bacteria, so that so your body functions better and you stay healthy. My personal experience is it helped get rid of things like warts and cold sores and things like that. They don't claim that it helps with that, but by killing viruses in my body, then my body functioned better. Okay. Some of the other differences in this probiotic is, remember how we were talking about our gut as a garden? We have all those weeds, overgrowth. This probiotic has enzymes in it, and some of these enzymes do some different things. One of the enzymes actually breaks down that candida. It's going to weed your garden. It's going to clean out all those weeds before it seeds. So it's going to like clean it all out so that the seeds you're putting in there are going to grow. So the candida is this really hard shell. It's really hard to break down. So it's going to break down that shell, and that's where the BioCleanse is so important, because the BioCleanse is going to help to eliminate all of those toxins that are released when we kill the candida. Because we're killing off that candida, it's going to release toxins in your body, and you want to get them all out of your body, okay? So that's why the two go hand in hand, and you want that garbage truck. It also has an enzyme blend in it that is going to break down and help digest food. So when you eat food that does not have a label, so you eat fresh fruits, vegetables, things like that, that kind of food has a natural digestive enzyme blend in it. But when you don't eat food that is natural and you eat things with a label that comes in a package, that's been processed, that's been altered, it's missing the digestive blend in it that breaks down the food. So you need those digestive enzymes to help break down that food. So ProBio 5 has the digestive enzymes to break down food, has the enzymes to break down the candida, has an antiviral in it, and it has 5 great strains of good bacteria to seed that garden. So you will always continually want to be feeding that garden. Now, if you plant a garden outside and you weed it once, are you like, we're good for the summer, never need to weed again? No, you need to continually weed and take care of that garden. That's why ProBio 5 is so amazing to continually take all the time. All the time you have to weed that garden. It's not something you do once or you do for a month or two and then you're good. Like that candida will continually get out of control if you just go back to the way you were and you don't keep putting those good nutrients in your body. So this ProBio 5 is something that will be part of your daily regimen that you will take every day to keep your gut healthy and keep your body functioning. It is good nutrients that your body needs. Your bodies are craving for these good nutrients. So your ProBio 5 is going to have 5 great strains, okay? It's going to work on the gut, the health of your gut. Once you're doing good and you've been working on that candida, and just to let you know, with the ProBio 5, you can take 1 to 4 of these. Now, what you would do is you'd probably want to start off with 1. And then you want to work up to 2, and then over time, a week or 2 later, you're going to go up to 3, and then you're going to go up to 4. Now, some people stay at 4 for quite a while. Some people can go 4 for, a few weeks, months, and then they go back down. I was somebody that had to stay at 4 for like 8 months to get my gut healthy again. And you get to a point that you just you're feeling good. And you're going to work with the person that helped introduce you to these products to find what works best for you. But you're going to work your way up, and then you're going to come back down, and then you're going to stay on what's called like a maintenance dose. So maybe your maintenance dose is 1, maybe it's 2, maybe somebody that has not very good health, they're going to stay at 3 or 4 for their maintenance dose. So this is an adjustable one, but it's something that you will always continually take, like at least 1 or 2 as a maintenance, okay? So we have our ProBio 5 that goes with our BioCleanse, and our BioCleanse, you can take up to 4 a day. If you were severely constipated, you could maybe do 6, but most people are going to take between 2 and 4. And that's going to help you function and keep functioning and, keep your bathroom issues regular. The Slim, I'll go back to that again real quick. A lot of people take one, but a lot of people who have blood sugar issues really want to work on weight. They would take 2 a day. So you would take 1 in the morning and then maybe 1 in the afternoon. So you can take up to 2 Slims a day. Because I have blood sugar issues, I like to in the afternoon have another Slim. Or if you have a lot of weight to lose or you want to lose it a little bit quicker, then you would take 2 Slims a day. So that's a little bit of the dosing of our triplex. Now I want to talk about just a few other products for you. Once you're working on your gut and you're getting it healthy again, we have what's called Vital Biome. Now this is another probiotic that we offer. Will it replace ProBio 5? No, you would use it with ProBio 5, okay? And this probiotic has 8 more good strains of probiotics to add to those other great strains in ProBio 5. ProBio 5 has your enzyme blend that works on your Candida. This one does not. This one just has 8 good strains. So this is something that you would just take 1 a day and add it to your ProBio 5. You would take it, a different time of day, so you're getting some good probiotics at this time, and maybe this one would be at night. And so you're adding more good strains. Now these 8 strains in here have been proven, clinically studied, to help with things like stomach issues, bathroom issues, mood, stress, anxiety. Those are kinds of things. So those are the kinds of issues that Plexus has researched that a lot of people struggle with. So those are the great 8 strains that they have put in the Vital Biome. So Vital Biome is an amazing probiotic to add to your other probiotics if you want to. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is we have our X Factor Plus. And the glare is just really strong on this. There, X Factor Plus. Now we have X Factor and we have X Factor Plus. And they are multivitamin, and then we even have an X Factor Children's Chewable. So our X Factor is our multivitamin, and I'll talk about it in general, and then I'll talk about a little bit of differences with the X Factor and the X Factor Plus. So the Children's Chewable is just in a chewable form of the regular X Factor. Everyone has been told that they should be on a great multivitamin. But what happens is a lot of people are not absorbing the multivitamins they are taking. There is a mutated gene that about 60% of the population has. It's called MTHFR. And you can go Google that as well. I love people to do a lot of their research themselves. So I always tell people, go and research it. Research the ingredients, research the information, and find out for yourself. So MTHFR is a mutated gene that a lot of people have. Now what happens when you have this mutated gene is your body does not absorb nutrients very well because your body does not know how to methylate, or it doesn't methylate things very good. And you can go have your blood done and blood work, and you can be tested for this, or you can be somebody that knows that, you know what, I tend to take vitamins and I don't feel better, or I tend to take vitamins and my levels are still low. Things like that might be a sign that you might have it or not. Again, I'm not a person diagnosing anything. I'm just giving from my experience and from my education that I've learned researching things. So what happens is in your body, you have a process called methylation. And methylation is the process, simplified process, that it's a complicated thing, but in simple terms, it's the way your body takes something synthetic, it methylates it into something that's absorbable by your body. So if you have a vitamin that you're buying from the local grocery store, getting it online, it's a hard compress vitamin, maybe you're not noticing any differences from it, it's probably a synthetic vitamin that has been altered and your body's not absorbing the nutrients in it. So what's happening is you're just having really expensive pee because you're taking that in and it's all just coming right out of your body and you're not getting any of the good from it. And it can be really expensive and your body still doesn't absorb it. So you need something that's bioavailable for your body to absorb and like not have to have this methylation process. So When we talk about methylated vitamins, we're talking about a vitamin that your body can absorb and not have to go through that methylated process. So our Plexus X Factor Plus are methylated vitamins. They're bioavailable, that your body can absorb all of the nutrients. Now, our nutrients that are in our bottle are also plant-based and are natural forms. So folic acid is really a folate acid because that's the natural version of it. So we have a lot of wonderful nutrients in our vitamin that's going to be bioavailable for your body to absorb. I was somebody that my vitamin D was always low. And my doctor used to tell me, you need to go spend more time in the sun. You need to up your levels. I think I was at like 5,000, vitamin D. And like, I was a runner. So I was outside exercising like 1 to 2 hours a day. And I'm like, I'm already in the sun all the time. And I take 5,000, of this vitamin D, and my levels were still low because my body was not absorbing anything I was taking. So I started taking X Factor Plus, and my levels came up because I was absorbing the nutrients I was putting into my body. So that's one example of how my body was absorbing things better. Now, another great thing about our X Factor is it has a patented aloe blend. Now, what is so amazing about aloe? We've all heard aloe, you put on sunburns, it heals the body, soothes the skin. So can you imagine what that aloe is doing to the inside of your body when you're trying to heal it and recover and have a healthy gut? You are doing amazing healing with that aloe. But another thing that aloe does is aloe helps the absorption of nutrients by 300 to 400%. So when you have this patented aloe blend and you combine it with these amazing nutrients that are in the bottle, can you see that your body is going to absorb those nutrients 300 to 400%? How you've just taken a great vitamin and you've just taken it to a whole new level because your body's going to absorb it better. Now, the great thing about that is when you combine X Factor with the Triplex products, Triplex is amazing. When you add that aloe blend, it's going to absorb even better, okay? The food you're taking into your body and eating every day, add that aloe blend, you're absorbing nutrients from your food even better. It's going to help your body in all sorts of ways. So that aloe blend is what's an amazing thing that's in our vitamin that is not in any other vitamin. And there are some methylated vitamins out there. You might have to get them from a prescription from your doctor for them. So having a methylated vitamin that's affordable is an amazing thing for everybody. So that's our X Factor. The difference between the X Factor and the X Factor Plus is the X Factor is our original X Factor, and then they reformulated it and added in some polyphenols and some other minerals that do amazing things. And the X Factor Plus has some clinical studies and clinical trials that have been proven to help women with some menopause issues, anxiety issues. So not just women, but everybody with anxiety issues, IBS issues, stress issues, stomach issues, mood issues, those kinds of things. And then it also helps women with like menopause issues. So those women out there that have hot flashes, all those kinds of things, it's an amazing supplement for you, but it's still great for your husband and your kids and everybody else. So we still offer that original X Factor. The X Factor Plus is a little bit bigger vitamin, so sometimes kids that can't swallow like the chewables, that can swallow like the X Factor, and then maybe adults X Factor Plus. And so the dosage on the X Factor and X Factor Plus are 2 a day. And you can take it any time of day with food. So that's our amazing X Factor vitamin. Now, for people who, I think anyone over the age of 30 and other people that want to work on hair, skin, nails, brain function, and you need omegas in your body, we have Omega X. Okay, we've got, see the label a little bit? Omega X, okay? This is our omega supplement. Everybody needs fatty acids in their body to help your brain function, to help your heart health, and everything in your body to function properly. But most people get their omegas from fish oil, from krill oil, from DHA supplements, things like that. The great thing about this Omega X is it comes from an ahi flower, so it is plant-based and not fishy, okay? In most of those fish oils, you're going to get your omega-3 or you're going to get 3, 6, 9. This plant-based one has 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7. I've never seen another omega out there that has all 5 of them in it. So it's going to help you so much better by giving you a variety of those omegas, and it's not going to have those fishy burps. You're not going to have to worry if those fish were contaminated with mercury or anything. It's going to be a clean plant-based source of omegas. So this is an amazing thing. And the great thing I love about this, take 2 at night when you go to bed with your ProBio 5, and it will help you sleep so much better. The Slim helps you sleep good, and this one just takes your sleep to a deeper sleep and even that much better. So you see how we have amazing products, and then we have more amazing products that you can add to it. So that's our Omega X. Now, for people that have a lot of inflammation in their body, the Slim is going to help. The chromium in the Slim is going to help with your inflammation. It's going to help to detox your body, clean out your adrenals, help your liver function better. But some people have a lot of inflammation in your body. And when you have a lot of inflammation in your body, a lot of times you have pain and discomfort. So that is where our Ease products, and then we have a Nerve product, come into play, okay? So we have our Ease. Ease comes in a cream and a capsule. The cream is an amazing cream to soothe sore muscles, achy joints, things like that. It has a nice creamy feel, kind of has a cool sense when you put it on, but it's not something that you have to like go out of the room because your eyes start watering. So it's a wonderful thing. If my husband's back hurts, he can like rub some of it when he goes up to bed, and then he just feels great. Okay, then we have our Ease capsule. People who would love to use the Ease capsule are people that have lots of inflammation in their body. Maybe they have autoimmune diseases where they're full of inflammation, they have arthritis, achy joints, and you want to really, really work on that inflammation and bring it down. Other things that you might take the Ease for is anytime you might take like a Tylenol or an ibuprofen, pain reliever, those kinds of things, you can use the Ease. Okay, the Ease is going to be a natural supplement that is not going to be hard on your kidney and your livers and those kinds of things. Ease is made from New Zealand lipid mussel. So just a warning, anybody that has a shellfish allergy, be cautious about this, okay? It has New Zealand lipid mussel, and it has some turmeric in it, and it has, I think it's polyphenols. Okay, so we were talking about the Ease. It was the serrapeptase, bromelain, and the turmeric that's in it with the New Zealand lipid mussel. Had kind of a brain fog there for a moment, and it's like, I was thinking polyphenols, but that's in the X factor. So the serrapeptase is what's in the Ease. Okay, so Ease is so great to bring down that inflammation in your body. Now, Ease is something that people who have a lot of inflammation can work with their ambassador to really have a loading dose to bring down the inflammation. So that is something that you'll want to talk with the person that sent you here so that they can help you get the right amount of Ease to mix with your products to really combat that inflammation. Because if you can bring down that inflammation, then you can help your body really solve a lot of inflammation problems, and your joints won't hurt and you won't be in pain. You won't have that discomfort. So I do want to cover Nerve just a little bit. Nerve can be used with Ease as well. Nerve is great for people that have some pain issues as well, maybe some nerve issues. Nerve can help with things like neuropathy. A lot of people have, whether it's tingling or it's shooting pain. My father had neuropathy in his feet, and he had that just shooting pain all the time. So he was able to take Nerve, and he was able to help heal that. It's going to help repair some of those nerve endings so they're not damaged so much. So it is a great product to also use. If you had somebody that was allergic to the shellfish, then they could take Nerve if they couldn't take the Ease. So Nerve is a great product. Now, a lot of people think that Plexus is all about weight loss. And there are a lot of people that lose weight on Plexus. But as you can see, it's mainly about gut health, inflammation in the body, and blood sugar balance. But by doing those things, then your body releases the excess weight that it has. Now, it's not a weight loss supplement, and some people who are underweight think, well, I don't want to take that product and then lose more weight. What Plexus helps you do is be at a healthy weight. So it's not going to be this caffeinated energy drink or supplement that's just going to go in there and burn calories and burn muscle and lose weight quickly. It's going to help you heal your body, and then your body is going to release the excess weight. So if you don't have any weight to lose, you're not going to lose weight on Plexus products. If you're at an unhealthy weight, maybe you have an autoimmune or something that you have a hard time gaining weight, it's going to actually help you be at that healthy weight. So you might actually gain some pounds and then be at a healthy weight. We do have a couple of products that help to speed up or enhance that weight loss journey that I guess you're on, wanting to lose all that weight. So I'm going to talk about a couple of them really quick. But again, Plexus is not a weight loss company. You can lose weight on Plexus, but it's more about getting a healthy body. And the weight you're going to lose is going to be weight that you're going to lose in a healthy way, at a healthy over a healthy period of time. And it's not just going to be like, oh, I lost 30 pounds in 30 days and then come right back. When you can heal your gut, then that weight actually stays off. So a few of the weight loss products that we have that I'm going to talk about is we have Accelerator, okay? Accelerator combined with Slim enhances weight loss. What Accelerator does is it speeds up metabolism. It's a thermogenic. It's going to speed up your body to burn those calories. Now, the only person that would have a caution, not the only person, but somebody that might have a caution with using Accelerator, if you are on an antidepressant, you would not want to take Accelerator. If you have heart issues, you might want to also check with your doctor as well, because you wouldn't want something that speeds up your metabolism and so you would want to check with your doctor, healthcare professional, before you start any kind of a major weight loss, anything. So Accelerator is a thermogenic, but it also has HTP5 in it. And what that does is that helps to produce serotonin. So it's going to be a happy hormone along with weight loss. And that's when the people who are on antidepressants would have a little caution, because usually antidepressants help you produce serotonin, and that would be too much serotonin. So Accelerator combined with Slim can help to speed up the weight loss process. Boost can also help to speed up the weight loss process. This is also a thermogenic. The difference is you could actually take this one on an antidepressant because it doesn't have the HTP5. It has some cactus in it, and that cactus is going to be an appetite suppressant. So this one is going to suppress your appetite a little bit more. So maybe you have some problems where you're just like, I love food all the time. I used to be somebody that I always joked that like I was missing the gene that made my body feel full, because I could eat and still feel like I needed to eat. And even though I know I'd eaten enough and I wasn't hungry, like I could always just eat more. And so I'd be like, oh, that food was so good. And I would just be like, well, I'll never know when I'm going to get it again. And I would want to eat more. So Boost is something that can help suppress that appetite to help you in your goals, in your weight loss goals. What Boost is also great for is a pre-workout. So some people, it does what it said, Boost, gives you that boost of energy. So you might want to take it, both Boost and Accelerator, you want to take, with food, but maybe you just have a little bagel or a banana or something before you go work out. Then you could take Boost as a pre-workout before you go to the gym or hit your workout at home. So it is a great pre-workout as well. One other product we have that helps with weight loss is Block. Now, Block does what it says. It blocks. And what it does is it blocks 48% of carbs and sugars. Now, how does that do that naturally? Because this is still a natural product. It has white kidney bean extract that actually coats around the carbs and the sugars and helps to pass them through your system so that your body does not absorb them. So that is a great function in block. So you can take block before your 2 heaviest carb and sugar meals of the day, up to 4 a day. So you could take 2 before each meal. So say you were going to go to IHOP for breakfast. Well, you could take 2 before breakfast. And then you had a salad for lunch. You're like, oh, that really didn't have any carbs and sugar. And then for dinner, you knew you were going to go out to celebrate your birthday or something. Well, maybe you take 2 blocks at night. So people who have a lot of weight to lose can use up to 4 block every day. And people who don't have a lot of weight to lose but just want to use it occasionally can keep it in their purse, keep it in their car, and then if they go out to eat or they know they're going to like eat a high carb and sugar meal, then they could just use it according to when they desire. A couple other things that block helps with is it has seaweed in it. It's a brown seaweed, and that brown seaweed helps with iodine and thyroid function. So I'm somebody that's had thyroid surgery, and I do have a little bit of my thyroid left, and so I love block because it helps with my thyroid function. Block in some people has been known to help with things that may be addictions. So maybe you have a sugar addiction, maybe you have other addictions. Block has been known to help some of those people, but we do not claim that it will ever cure, diagnose, treat, any kind of a symptom, but it has been known to help some people I know that have some addictions. So some of those people may take a block before they go to bed at night, and then that stops that night addiction, the night craving to want things, to munch, whatever, or they take 1 at night, 1 in the morning, and just kind of help those addictions throughout the day. So that's another thing that block can help with. We do also have some protein shakes. They're called P96, and we have it in vanilla and chocolate. They are a high-grade pressed whey protein. So, and it's a cold press, so it keeps all of the nutrients in it. They come in single serving packets so that you don't open this big container and have oxygenation in all of your stuff. It keeps it in this nice little single serving packing so it's not contaminated. You can throw it in your bag. You can have it on the go. It is wonderful and great, and it's a high grade protein. It also is I think it's 100 calorie serving. So if you are looking to lose some weight, it's a great snack throughout the day. But if you're looking to gain some muscle, be like a bodybuilder, it's a very good, high quality protein as well. So we do have that. We do also have a body cream. And this is an amazing body cream. It has activated charcoal in it and spirulina algae. The activated charcoal helps to pull out toxins. And so skin issues, back to gut health again. So you heal that gut, you can heal a lot of skin issues. But a lot of people that maybe have adult acne and other skin issues, they can, as they're healing their gut, they can use this topically, and it can help heal the skin. When I had my surgery again, I helped to heal my scar. I have a condition where usually my scars reopen back up and then have all this horrible scar tissue and stuff. And so I used it to heal my scar, and it healed very nicely and didn't reopen back up. And that's the spirulina algae in it that helps to heal. Use it on your heels. You don't have that rough skin. You can use it. It originally came out as a breast check company. Plexus was started as a breast check company, and had a breast kit for a breast check, and they still have that kit, but they also had a breast cream, and so it was healing for women that had surgery and had scars, and so they made it into a body cream, and so it still heals. So anywhere you need healing on your body, you have scars, imperfections you want to heal, or if you have toxins you want to pull out and heal the skin that way, it is amazing. I use it as my daily moisturizer every day. That when I get out of the shower, this is what goes on my face every day, and then my makeup goes on top of that. So it is amazing. Men can use it as an aftershave, and then they don't have to have an aftershave as well. So it's a great product. That breast check kit they also have, it's 2 silicone circles that have liquid inside. So as you put them on your skin and you move them around, it amplifies what you can feel. So like you could feel like a grain of sand in there. And so it helps you as you're doing self-checks that you can feel lumps earlier and detect them sooner so that you can be aware of your of your health as well. So that covers the majority of our products today. Again, I want to emphasize that you can decide what's right for you. You can decide what you want to work on first, but know that if you work on that gut health, that blood sugar balance, and decreasing inflammation in your body, then usually 80 to 90% of symptoms of things will reduce or go away. Do I ever claim that you can come off medications? No. But have there been some people that have been able to come off of medications? Yes. Thyroid meds, blood sugar meds, it helps with weight loss. And when you can get that weight off your body, a lot of things go down. A lot of people don't have joint pain issues, all the things, the high blood pressure, all those things that cholesterol that come with being overweight. You can heal your body. You can put the good nutrients that your body needs. All of these are nutrients that your body needs every day to function. So I am somebody that put this into my food budget, and that is how we look at it. These are nutrients that our body needs, just like the food we buy are the nutrients that our body needs. So put it in your food budget. Have it be part of what you take into your body every single day. Men, women, children should all be on these wonderful nutrients. To get more information or to order your products, you can go to healandbehealthy.com, or you can go back to your friend or ambassador or anybody that sent you to this video and ask them how to get their products as well. Again, it's Rachel Miner, and I'm so glad you're on this wonderful journey, and have a great day.